you have to play with my fingernails? Okay, I never, ever plan my music performances. I feel like being a musician is kind of like being an anthropologist, where everything is just kind of like you go from the crowd, you go from the energy and things. So, for those of you who were in Atlanta last year, you may remember that I put out my business card to everybody and sort of asked you guys to make requests. If anybody wants to do the same thing today, you're more than welcome. But I thought, and this is where you guys can tell me what you would really like, I thought I would play you some of the songs that have really influenced my life and my journey. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, cool. And if anybody does seriously have a guitar pick or know where mine is, please feel free. Actually, hold on, maybe it's in my pocket. Guys, this is why women need pockets, okay? Just so you all know. Okay, cool. So, imagine you're 10 years old, you're in hospital for 5.5 weeks, and you have had 5 brain surgeries in that time. I contracted an infection of staphylococcus in my brain in one of the operating theatres when I was 9, and that sort of rendered me with some really bad brain damage to the point where I couldn't, this is a true story, I'm not making this up at all, I could not navigate my way from my hospital room to the bathroom and back. Like, it was wild. So, being the hippie that I am from New Zealand, with the teacher that was a hippie from Canada, of course, she made me a mixed tape, because that was a thing back in the 90s, that she, I'm not kidding, called Happy Healthy Music. So I'm going to start this set off with one of the songs that really fed my soul at that time. And if any of you know it, feel free to sing along. If any of you want to dance in your chair or otherwise, you're more than welcome. I keep looking at you, I'm sorry. Yeah, you keep looking at him. I'm talking to you. No, don't look behind you. Hi. Yeah, you. No, it was you. You were the one dancing. It's okay. No shame. It's all right. We all like to wiggle and jiggle and stuff. That's fine. Yes, you. Anyways, so this is a song by Desiree. Listen, okay, so and if you know it, feel free to sing along. Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds, try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears, go ahead, release your fears, stand up and be kind and don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger, you gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Hear what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. So we have a cash that you others take a different view. My, oh my, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger, you gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Time has no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind. You can stand the pain. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. This time is dangerous, staring you in the face. Whoa, I say, listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds, try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears, go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger, you gotta be cool, be calm, you gotta save the day. Gotta be better, be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Thank you. Has anybody here ever had a moment where they feel like they are like the lead character in their movie? No, just me? Really? Nobody here has felt that? Or are we just too embarrassed to say so? You have? Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Okay. No, it's one of those things that I really, I like to kind of talk about a lot, is that, you know, we recognize that we are the lead characters in our own movies. Thank you, Kato. So when I say that, when I was like 19, no, I'll tell you the truth. I was about 23 years old, and I decided that, you know, I felt like, you know, every day it was like a new scene, a new movie, a new part of the movie of my life. And I remember waking up one day and being like, okay, I feel like something's going to shift, something's going to change in my life. And I'll tell you the truth. That year, I came 6th in X Factor New Zealand. Thank you. I was the ambassador for Tough Mudder when it came to New Zealand. I won the New Zealander of the Year Award, Local Heroes Award, in the country. And I also won a Youth Worker Award in my state. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I woke up one morning and this song came on the radio, and I was like, you know what? Something's gonna change. And that's when I decided to move to America. And that's the song I'm about to play for y'all. So this is a song called The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. If you guys know it, it is like my happy, it gives me warm and fuzzies. So if you know it, feel free to sing along. If you want to dance, feel free. If you just want to look at me like you're embarrassed, that's okay too. This is why I don't have children, because I feel like I would embarrass the crap out of them. It's all right. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Try your best, try everything you can, and don't you worry about the So that was 2 songs that have been pivotal in my life. This next one, I'm going to confuse you a little bit, and you're welcome in advance. You see, I told you I was born in New Zealand. What I didn't tell you is that my mother is from Pennsylvania, from Erie. She's white American. Her father was from Iran. Her mother is from Norway. My father was from Fiji, where you guys get the water from. There's people who live there too. I tell people that I'm overcoming racism in one body. I think that's funny. But the reason I'm saying that is because I think, diversity is really beautiful, and music is like the perfect way to kind of represent that. And I used to teach at a Māori, which is the Indigenous people of New Zealand, a Māori tertiary institute, Māori infused tertiary institute in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And one of the things I used to always tell my students is that music is all the same. Are you aware of this? Like, heavy metal is very, very much rooted in jazz. Rap and hip hop, very much rooted in blues. Thank you. Pop music is very much rooted in